Okay, all right, we good? Check 1, 2. Did everyone die?
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
Leo, you're good?
Yeah, check.
All right.
Have you ever, like, had a weird muscle spasm where you go to open your mouth, but you're actually, you know, like, messing with your asshole? You're opening the wrong hole?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. That's what I keep doing. Anyways.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, dickheads and doctors. Welcome to episode 4 of the JJL Podcast. My name is Jacob Stone.
Hello, and if your name's Tyler, you're a piece of shit. My name's Mike Jacob.
What up? I'm Leo. Mwah.
All right.
That was a juicy one.
That was
juicy. Saucy one, a little nasty one.
So let's address the elephant in the room. We've been slacking a little bit. We know. Shit's happened.
Is a horrific word. We is a horrific word that I despise. I dislike it on many levels.
I think it's too weak to represent a group of people. Like, a big group of people is still we, and it's only a 2-letter word. It's pretty weak.
I was insinuating that only parts of the group have been slacking.
I was trying to distract from that assertion.
False! I will not allow that to occur.
We have definitely been slacking a little bit. We understand. We've missed a couple weeks. We've had some stuff that we said was going to happen that didn't, just, you know, but the world's crazy and stuff happens and plans get mixed up, but it's fine. We're back at it. This is episode 4 and we're going to try to get back onto a more consistent pattern. So thank you for tuning in and sticking with us, for those of you that have been listening to every episode. So how you guys doing? Episode 4.
You know,
I'm doing great. I'm alive and thriving, except for my big fucking ear hole. I have a hole in my ear, listeners. I was slapped across the head and they punctured my big eardrum.
Oh, I've had that before. I had an
fun.
infection as a kid that cut a hole in my eardrum.
Oh.
Yeah, my mom wouldn't take me to the doctor. And it just got worse and worse and worse.
A buddy of mine was like, haha, I'm gonna slap you in the face for a funny joke. But he was very drunk and he missed the whole slap and just hit me palm closed directly over my ear canal.
Jesus Christ.
And just popped that bitch right the fuck open. And then I turned and I made angry face at him and he went, I am so sorry, I'm going to leave now. And then he just went home. No words. I just went to like look at my ear and he was gone.
Isn't there a term for that, like hitting someone in the ears?
Well, there's only one ear. The two ears is like discombobulate, right?
Oh, well, that's the meme, but there's there's a term for hitting someone in the ears.
I have
like,
no idea.
It's like an old punishment because it makes your ears ring
thunderclap?
and stuff. No, it's smaller. It's like clubbing or boxing their ears. No, I don't remember.
I know what you're talking about. I just can't think of it.
Yeah, I remember reading about it in books and having to look it up because it makes no fucking sense. I don't know why they didn't just use the word hit or slap or smack or there's plenty of words.
Of course.
Viewers, if any of you know what that word is, please submit it to the the podcast dark chat.
I would love
I'll
to be
give you $100 and a kiss.
Ooh.
Can we afford that?
Yeah. Oh, come on, my.
That's coming out of Mike's pocket.
Okay.
His pocket.
All right. Well, we have 47 topics, so do we want to rip our first one?
Sure, bud.
Sure.
All
Yeah,
right.
get in there.
Let's see what we
Leo,
got.
are you a wallet person or a money clip person?
I'm a person. Am and always have been.
What? Say that again?
I am a wallet person. I am and always have been. I find the prospect of a money clip very disheartening. It's just a little fella, and if you have a wallet, no one knows if you're banking or not. If you have a money clip, everyone knows when you're poor as fuck.
What if you strategically always have 100 ones in your money clip?
I feel like that's a lot of 100 ones to just have. Like, what if then you put a 20 in there and you lose that bitch into the abyss of ones?
I segment my money in my wallet by denomination. So, like, closer to the front of the wallet are the bigger bills, and the smaller ones are to the back.
Mine is the opposite. The back is the big bills. The front is the small bills.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe we should cut
I
that
like to
part
keep
because
receipts in my wallet and hide the money in between them.
I feel like we need to cut this because now people are going to know how to rob our wallets.
Well, they'll have to fucking find me first.
Yeah, true. Okay, so...
All right, first topic.
Give me that topic.
This topic courtesy of Deputy Sydney Bauer. First topic is number 11, deer feet.
What about him?
Just deer feet.
Okay, well, let me tell you about how you track a deer.
Okay.
Growing up in the woods, I used to track deer. So deer feet, what they look like, deer tracks. Let's talk about that. Take fingers,
Okay.
2 fingers, put them in the dirt, about, I don't know, half an inch apart. And then you drag them back towards you and squeeze them together slowly, leaving just a little tiny gap in between them at the end. That is a deer track. Kind of like a little 2-line triangle. Just not connected, though. And then if you put 2 dots at the end of that, spaced away, that male deer track.
Huh.
There you go.
Isn't a deer foot a hoof?
I think so. But
yeah, I
also,
think
I'd
they're
like to
hoofs.
say yuck.
Why?
Deer foot yuck. I don't like it. It's shifty, and I despise it. That's a police officer.
Yeah, it is. Ew! So, okay.
I want to propose
I
a
don't like
question.
them. I think that if they kicked you forward instead of backwards, like any sort of brain-powered individual, they'd fucking fuck your shit up.
Oh, yeah.
They'd chop you in half with that bitch.
But think about it. How cool if humans had segmented feet like that.
That's awful.
So like
I don't
half
like
of your
that.
foot could move up and down independent
No.
of the other half.
No, I
vertically.
don't like that.
But
That's
you'd be
fucking
so good
awful.
at climbing.
No, that's awful.
I'm already good at climbing.
You'd be even better. You could get that mineral.
Any animal version of me would be worse than me at climbing. I would beat even the best monkey version of me at climbing.
That's just false.
I would punch the shit out of him before he got started, and that way I just win.
Could you
Yes,
imagine
that tactic?
Could you imagine it, like take a deer and then where its hooves are, just put human feet?
Oh, hold on.
And then imagine it running.
Sorry, I think you had just described the Lord's favorite creation.
Just imagine it running now.
Just imagine the 6 slapping sounds of it fucking running its speed. Ugh. Yuck.
Truly yucky.
Big yucky ucky. You know, I'm not the type to yuck your yum, but this one I will. If you like human feet on deer, get the fuck out of my face.
Now, here's another one. Imagine a deer.
I just texted you something.
What did you? Hold on,
I
hold on.
text you
What
both
did
an
just text
image.
me?
I'm not a fan of that.
Did you just make this, or did you find this?
The world will never know.
So he sent me, for everyone at home, he sent us a picture of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but with feet for hooves, and a question mark above his head, with arrows pointing to the feet as if we didn't notice them.
It's definitely not the 4th image you see when you Google deer with feet.
So now imagine a deer, okay? It doesn't have to be like a doe. It can be an elk or a moose, or, you know, like, it doesn't have to be a deer specific. It can be any sort of those style of animals.
An antelope, perhaps?
An antelope, a gazelle. Imagine it
Yeah,
running.
not gazelles.
what?
Not a
Instead of
gazelle.
its legs, their fingers, their human fingers.
Oh, like horses.
Yeah, horse fingers, yeah.
Yeah, because horses' feet are closer to, in design, bone structurally, to a human finger than they are to a human foot.
Yeah.
Okay, but imagine I
horrific.
like where we're going, but imagine at the end of each leg is like 30 feet or 30 fingers, sorry, and they just kind of crawl. But since there's so many of them, they do it super fast.
Oh.
So it looks like it's just floating.
like when a fucking millipede's running or something.
Yeah. And then to make it worse, add some add the stuff that bugs make that allow them to stick to things.
Oh yeah.
Hey, our
This
car's
is
dead.
horrific. Okay. Well, I guess we'll call it a mechanic. We are
the car actually just stalled?
We are 8 minutes into the episode, and our car is fully stalled out at a stop sign.
Oh. Well,
okay.
We're gonna sit here.
Anyways.
So what a call, yeah.
Hey, do you guys think there is even a single mechanic awake right now?
Yeah, because I got my car repaired by one. I just don't know how far out they are.
One that will come to get us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, what up, homie? I need a repair. The cutest one. Yay. Nice. Is he alpha eye candy?
Fuck.
Oh, I'm excited. All right, bye.
Come on, man. Move it. Y'all bullshit.
Hey, shut up.
You got
See you guys.
my.
ride, man. What the fuck you doing?
In the yard.
Ride, man. What you doing?
Mike's currently getting
Yo, this motherfucker must be crazy or something.
run over.
Oh, shit. Mother... Wow.
Oh, shit.
I hope you know we got about 30 seconds of solid just silence and the sound of punching.
Wait, I love it.
A motherfucker tried us.
I hate the sound that deer make.
What the... Or whatever the fuck it is.
Or elk. Just that sound. It's awful.
Oh, elk bugle? Elk bugle
Yeah.
sounds sweet.
It sounds cool, but it's like if you didn't know that's what it is, it's fucking awful.
Yeah, right?
Like imagine going into the woods for the first time, not knowing that that's what the sound that they make, and then hearing that.
Skinwalkers.
Yeah.
What are your guys' thoughts on venison?
I've only ever had it once. It wasn't
Yeah.
bad.
Same.
Not my preferred favorite meat, but...
It's gamey.
True, true. That's why you have to have elk. Elk's like a perfect mix between the two.
Yeah,
Between beef and venison.
I one time went into a international store, and they had some wild shit in their meat deli.
You mean ostrich?
Oh god, they had entire full ostriches, unbutchered, unfeathered, like not defeathered, like just full ostriches in bags and boxes. They had boars, they had deer, they had packaged kangaroo meat, alligator. Alligator is phenomenal.
I've had alligator as well, actually. It's not bad.
It would be a fun game.
Huh.
You make a party with a bunch of these different meats. You don't tell anybody what they are. You label them and you go like, meat number 1. Everyone have their guess, and then everyone guesses. But to make it easier, they get a giant word bank. But you say a couple of them are fake, and you put human in there as a joke. And then when you get to the end, the last one you say, no one got this one right. It's actually human.
This one is Tom from next door.
This one is Tom.
Remember that vacation he said he went on? And then you just start shaking your head.
I went on the vacation and said, hi, I'm Tom.
Remember how I purchased that industrial freezer? Hey, what's up, guys? It's me.
It's me.
What
you
are all these
serial
barrels
killer.
back here? Acid?
Man flesh?
Man meat? What do you think people
Only the
taste like?
finest, man.
I don't want to know what people taste
really
like.
don't.
I'm assuming it depends on the person, because I think like a
because we vary in
ripped
size.
2% body fat Chad is not going to taste like me, you know?
He
Me
would
and him
probably
are
be
different.
really gamey. Like a really ripped person would probably be pretty gamey tasting and really tough meat, and then like a more chubby person would probably be fattier, like bacon.
Yeah.
We're talking
say-
about what humans taste like right now. This has gone off the rails already.
The best cut from a human, I personally think.
Gotta be
would
thigh.
Oh, absolutely.
Or ass.
hamstring.
Maybe
Hamstring.
ass.
Well, ass might be a little too meaty or too fatty.
You
At
say
least
you
my
don't
ass
like a
would
good
be.
fat ass?
Do you imagine cooking someone's ass, like both ass cheeks, and then just going in on
I
it?
don't know if
Would
I
you
want
score
to.
it?
Would you
Oh,
score
you
it?
got to keep that
God.
perfect round shape in. And the
I don't
rule
want to
is
keep.
before,
I don't like
We're
this.
all
I
on
don't
a
wanna
list.
talk
anyone
about
eats
this.
ass,
I don't
you have
want
to
to talk
slap
about
it.
this anymore. This is
We're all
actually
on a
awful.
list.
I've been on a list since the day I was born. What happens when you're? Never mind. You want to fix my car?
Oh, he's here.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, how's it going?
Thanks, bud. Hey, what do you think of deer?
What do I think of deer?
And specifically their
makes-
feet.
I don't know. I don't have any strong feelings about their feet at all.
Okay, how about
Strong
this?
feelings about their meat.
How about this? Imagine if humans had feet like deer that are split in half vertically and can move independent of each other.
All right.
It's an amalgamation of flesh and bone, right?
Yeah, that'd be kind of messed up.
Horrendous.
We at least get like, you know, the whole bottom half, or just straight up just the feet.
You have ruined my day, Mike. All I can
Well,
think
it's
about
not.
is
It's not even just
disgusting-
their. You don't get their whole feet. It's just a regular human foot, split down the middle vertically, and able to move independent of
To,
each
like,
other.
All I can
Yeah.
think
No,
of
no.
is two over-enthusiastic
Yeah,
romantic
thankful.
people at a restaurant doing disgusting deer foot footsie. Oh my god, it's so gross. I
Just really
stand it.
getting their
Just-
big toes
Oh,
mixed
Just
in together.
scissoring their toes.
Oh god, it's
Imagine how we'd have
disgusting.
to make shoes, though. You'd have
The
to
same.
like
You could do
They're
them
like
the same.
those ninja booties.
You can build the guy
Wait.
with the. You can build this guy.
It would just be which one?
Me.
The guy with
Fucking
the
one
not
with the
me.
Yeah,
boom
me.
mic.
All right. There you go.
Well, thank you for fixing our car and
Hey,
No problem.
being on the JJL podcast.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll I'm glad to be part of it.
Hell yeah. All right, and we pop the truck.
So yeah, imagine how we'd have to make shoes.
That'd be
You'd have to make
awful.
like an individual shoe for each thing, but since there's flesh in the middle, it would also have to connect in the middle.
God, imagine what scuba fins would look like. Or sandals. How would that sandal
Well,
work?
actually, scuba fins.
Like,
I guess
some are already
technically you
like
could
that.
just make shoes normal.
Yeah, just normal shoes, so no one has to see that disgusting
about
whatever's down
flip-flops?
there.
Flip flop per each. I think they're called toes. I think they're hooves together, but I think individually they're toes of the hooves. I don't know. If you could have any animal body part, what would it be and why?
Oh, an elephant trunk.
Oh, tail, monkey tail.
You're a furry.
No, prehensile tail would be so great. I could hold other shit while I'm doing stuff.
That's true. It's like a fifth hand.
Yeah, honestly, like I could just fucking, I could just like open doors with it while I'm looking at shit, and like I could read a book and walk around and still hold my drink.
Okay. Elephant trunk?
Yeah.
Same reason?
Yeah.
But that one's on your face and very intrusive.
That's true.
Mine can hide in pants still. Mine could even still hide in jort.
I would want a snake tongue sized correctly to my body.
That'd be kind of cool. I think that's something you can do.
I think you only want that because you're a nasty little pervert man. Your silence is deeply telling with your little slithery sounds. You fucking...
Oh god, that was awful. Oh.
We don't need
Jesus
that window.
fuck.
No one sits back there.
I'm gonna try calling someone and see if they answer.
Oh,
Specifically the person that gave us this. Oh, fuck, we'll do it. We're going in the pillbox. So, we got told we weren't allowed to film in the hospital. So, yeah. Why is the car still on?
To steal an ambulance. I like to leave it running so the engine doesn't get hot.
You mean cold?
Cold, yeah, that's what I meant. I also don't like the seats being an uncomfortable temperature where there's hot or cold. So in the summer,
fair.
I leave it running with the air conditioner on, and in the
okay.
winter, I leave it running with the heater on.
That makes sense.
Yeah, fuck the environment, you know?
Yeah.
Sirens.
Let me just think about something real quick.
Wait a minute, what? Hold on, guys, I saw something. How long has this been here?
Oh.
How did I
Ever
not
since they
know
built
about
these
that?
buildings,
How did I not know about that one?
Mike is flabbergasted by the fact he just found an alleyway between Pillbox and another building.
I fucking didn't even know that one was there. I thought I knew the city inside and out, especially all the getaway corridors.
You know,
You want to rob a store, Stone?
not really. Oh.
Those are some strong fences.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Hey, you should draw our next topic, and we make Leo try to figure out what it is.
Deal. Let me pick our next topic. This topic, courtesy of Leo. Oh, this is a really good one. Okay. Do you want me to wait for him to come back?
I mean, no, just say it to me.
Okay. It's Daniel Devito, sex icon? Question mark.
Oh, okay. All right. We wait for him to get back, and then he has to figure out what it is.
Yeah. So at this point, we realize that Leo took the longest piss and/or shit known to man. So we kind of just started talking about random shit. So yeah, here's that.
How crazy would it be to have a rattlesnake poison in your canines?
It'd be sick as fuck.
I feel like you wouldn't be able to get away with much, though. Because your DNA would be on everyone you bite, right? So
Yeah.
you wouldn't really be able to be
What
like
if you were like a
serial killer.
spitting cobra?
Ooh, that'd be pretty
Just the
insane.
venom. Kind of sick, bro.
Poison dart frog, anyone who touches you dies.
That'd be... Oh, I wouldn't like that.
No affection for you.
Yeah, I know.
It's
That'd
like,
be a really lonely life.
wasn't there was a
Like, wrap myself in cellophane.
teenage horror story? No, American Horror Story, that's what it's called. But teenagers loved it. American Horror Story, wasn't there one where like a girl is a witch, so everyone she has sex with dies? Ah!
I don't remember. I think. I never really watched American Horror Story.
I only did it because my ex wanted to.
Good guy.
I'm a great guy.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to shouting.
Anyways.
Mike jumped out of the car.
Using your last name, what do you think is the worst thing you can name your child so that they get bullied a bunch?
Using my last name?
Like, so that they have your last name. What first name could you give them that would make them get bullied? Smell
Cold.
like dog. Cold Stone.
Yeah.
I think Keystone would be pretty good.
True.
What else is there?
What about you?
Jim Stone. That would probably get him bullied a bit. Oh, I could just call him Mike because that got me bullied.
Oh.
No, let me try to think of one. I actually don't know. Jacobs is a very like neutral
Jacob
last
Jacobs.
name. Jacob Jacobs would be pretty bad.
I'd bully the fuck out of someone named Jacob Jacobs.
Jacob Jacobs. It just slowly gets long. Hey, what do you think is a word that everyone pronounces wrong that like just has a different pronunciation? English just fucked it up.
Sigil.
How do you think it's supposed to be pronounced?
No, I think everyone I've ever met pronounces it sigil.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I've never met someone who pronounces it sigil.
What about you? Okay, I might be able to think of a little bit better one. See, okay, so I know it's technically a word, but like, I hate when people say disorientated because disoriented is the same word.
Yeah. A word that I don't think should extrication.
Yeah.
Because it's the same as extraction. And it means the exact same thing. So why do we have extrication?
English, man.
Homophones are stupid. Or is that homonyms?
I'm not a big gramophone person myself. I like CDs.
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure gramophones played records, but yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I'm a CD person.
Oh. I like that digital era. Everything at the touch of my finger.
Yeah.
But my fingers touch still couldn't make my...
Oh, okay.
Cut that, please.
Did you say cut that?
Cut that, please.
Yeah, okay. That was just for us.
That was just between me and you. That was me. I was venting. This is part of my depression. This is why I have low self-esteem. I could never make my...
Every time I look at you,
Oh,
yeah,
that's sorry. How often do you have to change your clothes when
I've
we
never
do
changed.
Oh.
All right, I'm canceling this podcast after that last line. That's fucking horrific.
Okay, so we picked our next topic.
But you have to
Alright.
guess what it is by what we said.
Okay.
All right. So imagine you're a man.
Imagining.
You're shorter than average man. By
Okay.
Quite a lot. You're like 4'11".
Right.
Right. You have some crazy eyes. You're a
Okay.
bit chubby.
Okay.
Would you be a sex icon?
Daniel Devito, a handsome gentleman. I think truly he is the world's only sex icon. All
I
pale
agree.
in comparison to his might, his glory, his raw sexual appeal. You know, his skincare routine, the way he cleans his glasses.
I
What
truly
is
expect
his
him.
skin? What is his skincare
It's
routine?
actually copyright. I can't say it live. He'll come for me.
We can bleep it. Just say
Personally,
it, I'll bleep
he will
it.
personally. Okay, you promise? Because
Yes.
if Daniel Vito comes and kills
No, I'll
me, it'll
bleep
be
it,
your
I'll bleep
fault.
it.
Okay.
Get fucked, dickhead.
So first, he just gets a big old heaping helping of lemon juice in his hand. He just cups it gently, and he slathers that all over his face. And then he lights it on fire.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a lot of more steps, but that's just how he starts off.
We did it again.
You always make sure, like, if people are here for, business needs, they're here to park. If not, to get out.
People used to do that down at Wilds as well, and I was yelling at them then as well. It doesn't, it's...
Okay, that's not the kind of conversation I want to be in, actually.
What do we need to repair, though?
Look, I just don't want to be taking up too much space in the parking lot.
I can't get out.
You don't even. You don't. Oh, is it because of the pole? But you don't even have a door.
My ass is so mad fat, I can't get past that pole.
Puppy.
He did it again.
All right, Tulip. What did you do?
He did
I
it again.
didn't do anything. I am well behaved. He's a menace on the road.
Hey, do you think that Danny DeVito is a sex icon? No.
Isn't he dead?
He's not dead. How dare you even say that? Oh my god! Don't even put that energy. Don't put that energy into the universe.
It's a machete dog. Hey, do you think Danny DeVito is a sex icon?
Absolutely not. And I hope when you get down that dog bites you again.
Please focus on the question.
Daniel DeVito, sex icon, yes or no? Yes or no?
Cujo said yes.
The dog says yes.
So would you do the DeVito?
In a fucking heartbeat.
Do you think if you were with DeVito, would you be a top or bottom?
I would absolutely top that man.
Would you do it with him even if he was in his trash man outfit?
Especially if it was in the trash
I
man
think that
outfit.
would be a request.
Is that what that role play I always hear about is?
Yeah,
I
when I make
Yeah.
Daniel DeVito dress up
Play.
as this trash man and I feed him my
I
garbage
really need to get in this car.
in the truck.
Alright, wait.
Bill me. He doesn't have any fucking money.
Fuck you.
Bill
This
me.
guy.
No, I am
No.
poor.
No,
do not
me.
bill me.
Bill
I did
me.
not do this. I did not ruin
Bill
the car. I will
me.
deny the bill.
Gadley!
I will do a war crime.
I'm okay with that. It doesn't bother me.
You can bill me, for fuck's sake.
No, it's fine. Oh, fucking shit. It all comes from the same place anyway.
Haha, I love you.
I can't stand you.
Yes,
That's
you
not
can.
true. That's not true, yeah.
You love me. I know.
Okay, so what?
Wait, let me
I
get
have
it.
to not be in this. What do you think is Danny DeVito's hottest feature?
You know, I could say his eyes, his belly button, all these things, but I think it's his just raw confidence.
As a man.
Okay,
deep
okay,
power
that's
he
pretty
has-
good.
The deep power he has inside when he sings those songs as Philatides in the 1997 film Hercules.
That's fair.
I completely forgot that Danny DeVito is actually a like famous actor.
Yeah.
I've met Danny DeVito once.
Did you?
Not like
Did you just get a
actually meet.
massive
And you didn't
erection
invite me, you
immediately?
piece of shit?
No, so I was up in Vinewood along the Vinewood Stars strip, you know, and
Oh, yeah?
I was walking into a coffee shop. Sorry, no, I was walking out of a coffee shop and he was walking into it, and like he opened up the door and walked in, and there was a moment of like a second where like I looked at him and he looked at me and I locked eyes, and there was that moment of realization that he knew that I knew. So I like kind of pointed at him, like kind of like I was like, "Hey, aren't you?" And he was like, "Yeah, how's it going?" And then he kept going into the coffee shop, like he's kind of, you know, super. It was cool.
Do you
And
know
I
who
was-
I met that's famous one time?
Who?
The one, the only, Tyler Ninja Blevins.
No.
Yes,
Oh.
When
sir.
when I worked security at Macy's, I had to kick Ninja out of the store because he was recording, and that was against the rules.
That's so hype. I ran into him in an airport. He was surrounded by 9 guards.
I mean, yeah.
And I went, "That's Ninja." And he went, "Hi." And I went, "Tyler Blevins Ninja, Fortnite." And then he looked so disappointed deeply down inside. And then him and his entourage, they just turned and they left me
I hope
alone in that terminal.
I hope one day Ninja hears this segment and just remembers, like, fuck yeah, I remember that.
Tyler Blevins, Ninja Fortnite. Whoa, crank some 90s.
What do
So
you think?
tell me, I need to know your opinions on Daniel DeVito, sex icon. Would you? Would you not?
100%. 100%.
How hard?
On a scale
Softly?
of 1
I bet
to
he's a
wiener
tender
dog?
lover. I bet he's a tender lover.
Oh
I'd
fuck,
say
we
yes.
need gas.
Oh shit. I 100% would let Daniel DeVito hold me gently and, you know, he's a sex icon, but I bet he is a very sensual man. I bet there's a lot of tender love and care in that man's heart that he would exude. Intimacy is the word I'm looking for.
He actually made the TLC television channel, and then they changed it to some other bullshit instead of the 10 to 11 Care network that he originally planned. All the god of TV, I don't know who it was. I don't know, maybe a Meffrey Mazos, a different billionaire. I don't know. Was
yeah,
like,
Beffrey
hey,
Bezos.
Hey, Daniel DeVito, you can't just have a 24/7 TV network where you gently love people in your big heart-shaped bed, Daniel. And he went, why? And then they went, because I said so, and I'm TV. I'm Thomas Vision. And then, yeah, they took it, and they turned it into whatever it is now. I don't even know what they do on that channel.
Isn't my big fat Greek
That
wedding
really
on
was
TLC?
the ending of TV being good was when Big TV stepped in and got rid of Danny DeVito's Love Network.
I also think it was when MTV stopped actually playing music.
I don't disagree. What's your favorite Disney Channel original musical?
The first High School Musical.
Valid.
Yeah.
That's the only one I can think of. So
Can't think of Camp Rock. Notorious hit Camp Rock.
Camp Rock was good.
I've never seen Camp Rock.
I just liked High
Probably
School
for the
Musical
best.
better. When I was like a wee lad, I had a Corbin Blue toothbrush that when you brushed your teeth with it and turned it on, it would radiate the song Push It to the Limit through your jaw, and you could hear it while brushing your teeth.
Yes, Push It to the Limit from the hit Disney Channel original musical Jump In, about jumping rope with Corbin Blue.
Yes.
Yes.
I concur. That is an excellent film.
I wonder what Corbin
And
Blue
I
is
also
doing
saw
these
those
days.
toothbrushes.
So hold on, I still need to give my opinion on Danny DeVito.
Oh, true. Go ahead.
I absolutely would not sleep with Danny DeVito because for me to swing that way, I need an absolute bear.
He's like the Winnie Bears, though.
Yeah, but I don't want a Winnie the Pooh. I want a fucking polar bear.
You don't want to be his Piglet?
Coward.
I do not want
It's
Piglet.
Christopher Robin?
What if he gently oinks in your ear during? But he gives you a little during, you know, it's like that, huh? You little saucy mix.
Does it right after dessert, after we eat cake? You like
Being
the cake,
chased.
little piggy?
We're being chased.
By who? Oh,
We're being chased.
don't worry, I can lose them. I can
We're
lose
being
them.
chased. We're being chased.
You just picked them? Oh my god.
Yeah!
They almost hit a gas tank.
We gotta go. We gotta go. Let me ask you guys a question.
Okay.
We're talking about Daniel DeVito as a sex icon. How about as just a lover? Do you think you could build a happy, meaningful relationship with Daniel DeVito other than just
Fuck,
the
marry,
physical?
kill. Danny DeVito, and Danny DeVito, but you can only
Danny
have one.
DeVito, Danny DeVito, and Danny DeVito.
No, you can only have one. You can only marry Danny DeVito, kill Danny DeVito, or have sex with Danny DeVito.
I abstained
So
from
you're
this game because I
telling me-
refuse to take the life of that beautiful man.
So you're okay. So
So you
you're
don't have to. You have to pick one. So it's
Oh,
like the
marry.
opposite.
Okay, if are you saying in this hypothetical that if I marry Daniel DeVito, I will never have sex with him in our marriage?
Nope. It's an asexual relationship.
Okay.
You know what? I think I'd still be fine with that.
Yeah.
He can hold me gently late at night and sing the hero song from Hercules, where he goes, "So you wanna be a hero, kid? Well, whoop-de-doo," and I'll just fucking come in my shorts every time.
I'd be okay with just marry.
Okay. Sorry, I just needed to get my door there. So
How? How did you
Let's talk
manage
politics.
this?
Did you vote for Danny DeVito as president?
100%.
Yeah.
What do you think his policies would be?
He'd probably be great on like climate change, because he'd be like, everyone, no polluting. You have to bring me all your garbage and I'll devour it in one bite.
Yeah, waste management. Yeah.
Do you think he would give everyone an egg in a trying time?
Yeah.
I
Do
truly
you think that would be his stimmy? Just eggs?
Yeah.
Every family in America gets a dozen eggs?
Oh, a dozen eggs. I thought you meant a single egg.
One of them has a golden ticket to come and make love to Daniel DeVito.
Ooh, that's pretty good. You get a tour of the White House with getting to see every part of it. Every part of it.
And then you get to see every part of him.
Yeah, and then you get to
part of
see
him.
his secret bunker.
Yeah.
I'll show you my secret bunker.
I want to see his nuclear football.
Want to see his ICBM?
Oh, yeah, baby.
What do you think Danny DeVito would look like if he was a girl?
Daniel DeVito with long hair.
Honestly, I think he'd be like the fucking most banging gilf you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, I think so.
Huge fucking knockers.
Do you think that Danny DeVito and Betty White have
God, they
any
make the
DNA
most-
in common?
No, I think they'd make the most beautiful children, though.
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah, because they would be immortal.
That's like designer. That's like
Betty
designer
White
breeding.
will never die, and when she does, we will bring her back.
She is
Who do you think will
literally
die first,
older
the queen
than sliced
or
bread.
the?
Yeah,
You think will die first, the queen or Betty White?
the queen.
I hope the queen.
I 100%.
Because Betty White seems like a treasure, and the queen sort of like they do this whole like you know, marry your cousins and like are an oligarchy and whatever.
Yeah.
Which I'm not super
Okay.
fond of.
Yeah, and I mean, what has the queen really ever done? Betty White has provided entertainment for decades.
Love, compassion. The queen's just like, you know, vaguely racist or whatever.
She's not even a real queen. She's really just a figurehead.
She was a real queen at one point, but
Yeah.
I mean,
not
she
anymore,
can. She
motherfucker.
technically can make like massive political changes, but if they do, the whole like UK would just say get rid of the fucking queen.
Yeah, she'd be like, I'm gonna make it illegal to make sandwiches in the UK, and then someone would just give her a little shove.
No, they'd all just be like,
Down she goes.
What, mate? You're gonna take away my sandwiches? My bean sandwiches?
My cheese toasty. My cheese toasty.
You know, somebody very close to me, I think, is going to be very mad at this segment.
That's okay.
They won't even listen.
Fair. That was pretty
almost the
Dubai
perfect
shit.
barrel roll.
This is all very Dubai shit.
Okay,
quite Dubai.
so new question. Would you accept the blunt from Snoop Dogg if your boss was right in front of it and you're not allowed to have weed or you get fired?
100%.
Absolutely. No
100%.
job is. I could be the CEO of Amazon, and I would fucking take that.
Now,
There
would
is
you?
no
would
world
you,
where that experience and story is not worth that whatever fucking shit job you're working.
All right, now what? How would you take a hit from something Snoop Dogg gave you? Would you go full ham to not disappoint him, or would you? But then you would like cough a bunch, Tool, or would you take a little hit and then he'd be like, "What a loser."
I will say, Snoop, I'm gonna try and do you proud, brother, and then I would just
Alright.
go for it. I do my fucking absolute best.
Now, what if he hands you it, and he's been spoken on a little bit, and he is the worst at getting just wet lips all over.
Still
the blunt.
taking it. That means I get an indirect kiss from Snoop Diggity D. Are you kidding? I want it more now. I want it double.
What do you think is the next thing Snoop's gonna do on his little side quest mission that he's on right now?
I don't know,
think
but
the
I
things
hope
that he's
I'm there
been
to see
doing,
it.
where him and Kevin Hart shoutcasted the Olympics for equestrian, was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Oh, I
Did you
haven't
see-
seen that. I need to go watch that.
Did you see that great fucking Bic lighter commercial with Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart? Where
No.
she keeps like cutting him off before he says he's gonna use it to light up weed. Like he keeps making innuendos, and then she goes like, "Oh yeah, for this, Snoop," like pulls out like a candle or whatever, and he's like, "Yeah." I fucking love that shit. Great commercial.
I think we've exhausted Daniel DeVito. Do we want to move on?
We got this. We got all the way to Snoop, so I think we're pretty good on Big Danny. Hey Daniel, thank you for your service. I love you.
Yeah.
We should send this to Danny DeVito.
Okay. I'll do it.
So
I'll
let's
cut this
add him on.
segment.
Let's add him on Twitter.
Yeah, I'll cut this segment specifically.
Okay.
I hope he didn't feel bad about the really shitty impression I did of him that sounded more like fucking sounded more like Gilbert Gottfried, where I just went, "Hey, what's going on?"
That is
that's literally
absolutely
just
Gilbert Gottfried.
Well, I made it double Gilbert Gottfried for that one, of course, but I'm the parrot in the film Aladdin. You feel me?
I want a horror movie villain voiced by Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh dear, it looks like there's nowhere to run.
Let's see if you live or die. Flips a coin that just has heads on both sides. Well, isn't that unfortunate for you?
I think Daniel Devito needs to be the next face on any American currency, whether it's a new coin or a bill.
Can we make $105 bill? That's Danny DeVito.
Please.
I want the FDA to make it so that all eggs that get certified, you know how eggs that are like specially certified have the little stamp on them? That should be his face.
Just Danny DeVito.
FDA approved Danny DeVito.
Okay.
Face of Danny DeVito.
I think he should also
FDA
be on the
approved.
side of every garbage truck.
Yeah.
With a big thumbs up.
100%.
Or like, you know, like the Uncle Sam, like, I need you.
Yeah.
But it's that, but it says recycle, bitch.
I need you to eat more eggs.
All right. Are we ready to go to our next topic?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we got.
This topic courtesy of fucking me.
Oh. Grand.
Uh-huh.
Number 23. Who would win in a fight? A polar bear or a gorilla?
Gorilla.
Danny DeVito.
Polar bear.
Gorilla.
Polar bear.
Polar bear. You're lucky this says polar bear because polar bear
massive. They're
polar
like
bear is
10
the only
feet
kind
tall.
of bear I accept for this argument. If some motherfucker came up to me and said Kodiak, and I don't even think so.
Well,
Lazy
Kodiak bears
motherfuckers
are
as Kodiak
fucking
bears.
huge.
I don't
but
care.
they're slow.
They're lazy little pussies.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, polar bears.
All right?
They
What
have
about a
nothing.
grizzly?
No,
a Kodiak's bigger than a grizzly.
Yeah.
Right, but grizzlies are like built for fighting.
Yeah, gorillas are built for fighting. They are just a big dude made of muscle.
Right, but see, the thing is gorillas are quick, right?
And strong.
Exactly. So I think they'd kick a polar bear's ass. You need someone smaller, someone who can duck and weave. And that's a grizzly bear.
I don't think a grizzly bear can duck and weave.
Yeah.
I think
a
polar
grizzly
bears
bear
are
can duck and
faster than
weave.
grizzly bears.
No, a polar bear
I think
would
a grizzly
100%
bear
win.
would kick a.
I think polar bear is definitively the strongest bear, and gorilla, like a silverback, still fucking wins.
I don't think so. I think a polar bear could hold its own and win.
What about
I can't even deal with this.
Thor Thorson, or whatever the fuck his name is, the strongest man alive versus a silverback gorilla.
Oh, Halfthor.
Halfthor, yeah.
I still think the gorilla. They're just built different, dude.
My issue is I know he can lift like a fuckload of weight, but I've never seen him like fight anybody. Right? Like
yeah, like I don't think he has the range of motion.
I think he could fucking beat the shit out of any human. Pretty much. Like even a lot of like top MMA fighters, because like the reach. Like he's like 7 foot almost.
The thing is, yeah, they'd have to get in and not get hit because
all
one
the way
punch,
up to his face.
One punch from him is going to hurt like a motherfucker if he puts all his weight and strength behind it. But I also feel like you could fucking one hit knock him out. If
But the thing is, though, gorillas are literally just superheroes, but without moral compasses.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about that.
100%.
I just think
they're just strong. They're just big people.
Gorillas have to deal with more. I don't know if this is correct. I feel like gorillas have to deal with more dangerous creatures. That killer whales.
Well, polar bears don't
still think gorilla wins.
Killer whales.
No, I still think 100% gorilla would not win against a polar bear. And if it did, it would be like a 50-50 in like one of those like
I think it's like 55-45 for gorilla.
Who would win, gorilla or polar bear?
What's the environment?
Fighting.
Ooh.
Oh, let's say a plane.
They're in the
an
middle
open
of
plane.
Yeah, an open
I thought
field.
you meant like a cargo plane.
Yeah, they're in an airplane.
They're in an airplane. The
They're
back
on an
door's
AC-130.
open.
It's beginning to crash.
It's like a fucking Smash level. The back door of the plane's open, and they're fighting in the cargo bay.
Considering has more grip possibility, I would say the gorilla then.
Okay,
Possible times and all.
the ground?
Yeah, just an open field.
But like a temperate desert.
I would say in tundra, polar bear has advantage. In like jungle, gorilla has the advantage. But in plains, I think it's 55-45 for gorilla.
I'd say 50-50.
I don't know. Gorilla has the opposable thumbs advantage again.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I feel like there's just
But
a
how
big
often
size.
do we use our opposable thumbs when we fight?
I mean, it depends. I don't know. I just feel like the polar bear has a size advantage.
Depends on what you're fighting at. How many times you actually fought a polar bear so you can say that you use your opposable thumb or not? Grip something.
Well, I think just in general, using your
Do you
thumbs
think?
while
Well,
fighting.
here. I guess it comes down to the size of a polar bear, because if the gorilla could like suplex the polar bear, I think the gorilla would win. But
Let
if
me
it's
look up
too
the
heavy,
average size of a silverback gorilla and an adult male.
So
polar
the average weight for a silverback. Wait, I don't know if this is silverback or just an average male. It says like between 100 to 270 kilograms, with an arm span of 2.6 meters. Okay, about like 2 meters tall. A polar bear they weigh between 350 to 700 kilograms, so they have the weight advantage. But they don't have the reach advantage, and they're slower.
Okay.
So like, what if the gorilla just keeps circling him and punching him in the fucking side?
Of a gorilla?
They're 7 to 8 feet long, measured from the tip of their nose to their tail. A large male can weigh more than 1,700 pounds, while a female is only about half its size. They can weigh about 50% more after a successful hunting season. I'm reading more. Stand by.
I
Silverback
want to know
gorilla,
if a gorilla could lift a polar bear.
a silverback gorilla can lift up to 4,000 pounds, which is 1,800 kilograms on a bench press.
Polar bears' feet have non-slip surfaces.
Okay.
That's gonna be a fucked up kind of smack.
They could lift two polar bears in a bench, which means they could lift one.
But
okay,
lifting in a prepared environment and lifting in mid combat.
Right. Wrestling lifting's different.
Yeah. So
I'm just wondering, like, so bear they run at each other, right? Bear goes up on his hind legs and slashes with paws. Gorilla ducks under and just absolutely tackles. Puts him on the ground, straddles his upper arms, and just beats the fucking shit out of him.
Okay, so from tip of the nose to tail, they're 7 to 8 feet long. The large males, when they stand, are more than 11 feet tall. They are the largest terrestrial carnivore on Earth.
I don't think it matters, because I think a gorilla can bench press 2 polar bears.
But the thing is they have such big ass meaty paws and claws and stuff. I think
Gorillas
just one
have a
swipe.
big fist.
Yeah, but I feel like one swipe, like if a swipe from a polar bear clocked it in the head, I think that fucking polar bear's done.
I think a punch from a gorilla would also kill the polar bear.
I don't know, man. I don't think so.
All right, boys. We need to make a bunch of money so we can buy a polar bear and a gorilla.
Punch strength and lifting is 2 different things.
Hey, I'm gonna starve.
Lifting an object. There's a weight.
Anybody got any food?
Here.
Thanks, bud.
This sounds more like a kind of a remake of a King Kong and the polar bear kind of movie now instead of a Godzilla.
Yeah, but my prediction in that was correct too. Godzilla beat fucking monkey's ass.
That is not true.
That is in fact true.
That is not true.
That is true. Kong.
Okay, but
literally
either or in a
died 'cause of
movie,
Godzilla.
in a movie, the writer determines who wins. I want to see it real. I want to go to a fucking cage match between a gorilla and a
polar bear. You want to go to the
I don't
UFC's
care
fucking
how much animal abuse it is. I want to see it.
Don't they make shows about this? Don't they make like nature versus nature or something? Like I feel like this has popped up in my YouTube recommended at some point.
Oh, there's a YouTube guy who does it.
Possible,
but
yeah.
still, that's still I don't know. I don't know if that's accurate. Because like you can have like best 2 out of 3 fights and people, it can go either way.
Yeah, but you can say that about anything. Like if you put a polar bear and a gorilla up against each other, one of them could win, but in a different fight, the other one could win.
So we need a sample size. So we need about 10 gorillas and 10 polar bears.
We need to send them in.
You need a control group and the
10 person tag team duo. Polar bear versus gorilla.
Do you
Once
think
one
we
gets
can
knocked
train?
out, another one goes in.
Fucking, this is outrageous. I just can't. I can't not believe in gorillas. I trust them.
prepare, I'm assuming.
Yes, I do. Please.
think that the polar bear could kill them pretty easily, but I also think the gorilla could kill them pretty easily.
So it's a 50-50 fight then.
Maybe. I guess it comes
What
down
about
to
a
the
war?
environment.
War.
What do you mean a
polar
war?
bears versus gorillas?
Is this
Gorillas would
politically
win.
motivated?
Gorillas would win because polar bears don't work well in teams, and gorillas do.
What's the political reasoning
Agenda?
for the war?
Polar bears
Polar bear
discovered
took all
bananas.
banana.
No, yeah. So polar bear, a banana floated to the Arctic, and a polar bear ate it. Decided they didn't want to be carnivores anymore, and are now invading the jungle because the ice caps are melting, anyways.
I think you're describing the plot of at least one Donkey Kong video game.
It could also
Probably.
be vice versa, to where the gorillas are invading the Icelands because they see what the polar bears are doing to it, and they want to take it back and bring it
Ooh,
back to
what
its
about
righteous state.
Antarctica's melting? And the gorillas want to take it over for gorilla kind.
Oh my god,
The
they
gorilla
want
wants
to turn
to
it into
take
a new
bath.
jungle.
They want to take ice bath.
Oh my god.
They want to
But
take
too many
ice
bears
bath.
around.
They've been beating the shit out of too many jungle animals, and now they want to take an ice bath to feel better because their muscles hurt. Why do you think polar bears would go to war with gorillas, or vice versa?
Well, unless they get super brain power like the actual, Planet of the Apes style, it's going to be food.
That's a
Food
really
sources
valid
will be the
answer.
So banana.
Yeah.
Not necessarily just banana, but any food source. And
Big
Banana.
also, monkeys, I know, well, generally gorillas, monkeys, they can be more territorial. So
Okay.
if the other's
Ooh.
trying to get into their territory to hunt, they might go a little bit.
Here's
"Oh,
a
no,
question.
No, what you doing?
Listen to this. Let me throw you guys the extreme of curiosity. Polar bear is wandering into a gorilla's territory. Gorilla's defensive about the territory, but the polar bear has her cubs. I think a bear
changes it.
that's protecting cubs is scarier than a bear on its own.
I don't know if that changes
I think
it, though,
they're
because I
more
don't think the
aggressive,
gorilla
but I
would
don't
go
think that-
after the cubs. I think the gorilla would go after the threat. 'Cause I
No,
feel like
no.
they-
What I'm
also-
saying is polar bear, or like bears in general, get real fucking defensive and super hyper
But that's
aggressive
just,
when
they're
Have
just
you seen?
aggressive. That
Have you
makes them more
seen a
aggressive.
mother
But a
defending
polar
their
bear fighting,
child?
Yeah.
well, a polar
I
bear
think maybe in
fighting
that
for their
situation.
life is gonna reach 100%, the same as a polar bear defending their cubs. They don't know to hold back. Animals don't have that instinct. They just go ham.
Do you think they're
Especially
fighting
if they feel like they cornered.
You think this was about ham? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think ham. I think piglets in the middle. Winner gets piglet.
Oh, then the bear definitely wins in that one. The gorilla has no use for Piglet. The bear has a deep personal connection, as he is Winnie the Pooh's cousin.
As we all know, bears help bears. Homies help homies.
Bears are related.
Every year there's actually a family reunion, and every bear gets together and talks.
And that's why the war started, because the bears did it in the Dung Dang Forest this time.
Oh, true. They wanted
yeah,
a
they
tropical
took
Stay away
getaway.
from the gorilla forest, you
Okay.
fools.
How about this? With the bears, bear family reunion. Who do you think's the dick? Who do you think is just the
Oh,
jerk
definitely
of
the grizzly
family
bear.
reunion?
Oh, no, it's absolutely pandas.
Really?
They just
Pandas are
rock
dicks?
into the middle, they eat all of the food, and then they give the finger, and they all go to sleep in the middle of the reunion.
I don't know if that... Okay, are we talking about a dick based off of what they do, or like a jock-style dick? Because I feel like
if it's
grizzly
a jock
bears
style
is a
dick,
jock.
it's Kodiak, yeah. They just like rock in, they're like, "What's up, pussies? Oh, Tom."
I
you
feel
looking-
like grizzly
you looking
bears
submissive
Okay,
and
so
Big
beautiful."
alpha.
shit.
Who do you think would be the alpha then?
Well, I think realistically it's polar bears, but I think Kodiak would think it's them.
Well, personality-wise.
Kodiak.
Okay.
Kodiak?
All right. How about the one who's successful? Like who rocks up in a Porsche and a suit
Oh, that's
while
black
everyone
bears.
else is
Yeah,
black bears?
black
Yeah,
bear.
they
Yeah,
just climb
black bears-
trees and eat honey and shit. They're vibing.
Yeah, but they're pussies.
This
They're not
conversation
pussies.
is really getting
Yeah, they
unbearable
are.
at this point.
Black bears are
I hate
weak
that.
as shit.
Yeah, you didn't say the strongest. You said the most successful.
Right, but I'm just saying they're pussies.
Do
So-
koala bears count as bears?
No, they're marsupials.
They're marsupials. They just put bear on there. They're dumb.
They're squirrels. Or not squirrels. They're marsupials are like
Kangaroos.
Yeah.
They're like giga rodents.
Giga rodents, right?
Hey, what's up, Coyote? What do you
What
think
about,
about the bear and gorilla argument?
Do you think you could take on a gorilla?
Oh, look at his little pussy legs.
Fucking rat dogs.
I think a polar bear could outrun that coyote.
Polar bears could definitely outrun coyotes. Them bitches can run at like 30 miles an hour, bro.
They would have to hide though. Get up in a hole.
Who do you think the family reunion, the players would be for the gorilla side? Who's the dickhead?
Gorilla is definitely... I feel like the family reunion for gorillas is a mafia meeting. It's not a family reunion.
100%.
And I think the silverback is definitely the mob boss.
Can you imagine how terrifying it would be if, like, Planet of the Apes was a real thing, but in the sense of, like, it just modern days, like, they assimilated into society? Like, do you know how fucking scary it would be? Like, getting a little piss drunk at a bar, and then, like, bumping into a gorilla, and then he's wearing, like, a biker cut.
Silverback walks up and slaps your girl's ass. What do you do?
No, that's what I mean. Like you're sitting there, like, and you bump into him and accidentally spill his drink on him, and he turns around, and this silverback gorilla is wearing a fucking biker cut, and he just looks at you and pushes you away with his fucking fist. Like, what do you do?
He turns and looks at you and goes, "Hey man, no problem. Just a spilled drink, no big deal."
Yeah.
So
I don't know what you can do.
Korg from the Thor movie.
Yeah, because I feel like gorilla just kills you in one punch from most people.
Imagine the gorilla who grew up in the mafia and didn't want to join it, and the only way he saw out was enlisting in the military. You're hiding behind a wall with your shitty Russian weapon, and you peek over and you just see from coming out of the American FOB something running on all fours with a M60 on its back.
Just doing spins because they love spinning when they run.
Yeah, just spinning to avoid the bullets.
They've taped the trigger down on his back and he's just running, spinning in circles. Before you said military, I thought you were just describing the plot of the film Sing.
I think the chimpanzees and, like, the little capuchin monkeys are definitely the crackheads of the family.
Oh yeah, capuchin, they're like fucking, throwing food and shit. While the orangutans are just vibing out.
No, those are the kids. Those are the fucking annoying kids.
The orangutans
that, like, the parents
really,
don't
like,
control.
chill uncle.
And then baboons are like the obnoxious uncle.
Yeah. Or the really athletic part of the family that, like, whenever they're playing like football, flag football, they're like, "Let's fucking go!"
Yeah, and then howler monkeys, where they get the big bubble and they yell. They're like your cool uncle's really bitchy wife.
Yeah.
I'd like to imagine. I'd also like to imagine that there's just one human there because he's Tarzan.
It's Todd. We love that guy. He's great.
He's cool. He's good.
He's part of the family.
If gorillas had an accent, what accent do you think they'd have?
Gorillas?
Italian.
Really? I'm thinking like
if it's gonna be like a
Boston
mob,
accent.
you know?
Yeah, I'm thinking like a "you dumb motherfucker," like a really like aggressive Boston Italian.
Yeah,
like a mix of those two.
Yeah, like New Yorker or
you
Boston
stupid
Italian.
bitch.
Yep.
Classic 60s gangster mob.
Hey, give me my fucking banana.
I think all capuchins are unbelievably Australian. Like, imagine, like, you can't tell me.
No, I think New
Jack...
Zealand. I think he rocks up and goes, "Hey man, what's up?"
No. I 100% think that if a capuchin monkey swung down in front of me, like the monkey from Pirates of the Caribbean, and he would just like, "Hey mate, you want a fucking banana?" "Yeah mate, fucking fuck that cunt, mate." Like, that's 100% how they talk.
Oh, take it.
Sounds like the bogan, yeah. What about
I was about
the
to
chimps?
say, it reminded
The
me of
bogan who doesn't know he's a bogan.
What do you think each monkey's role in the monkey mafia would be? So we got silverbacks are the like leaders.
They're the dons, yeah.
They're
Howlers are
dons
lookouts.
and his muscle.
Howlers
Howlers are lookouts. I like that.
I think
Yeah,
the chimpanzees are like the general thugs.
I think orangutans handle the money.
Yep.
Okay.
Capuchin monkeys are the ones that are technically unaffiliated, but like they do secretly work for them. Like they're the eyes.
They're
and
like the
ears of
couriers.
street. Yeah.
Or they're street pushers.
Yeah.
For like drugs and things like that.
They're the low hires who never get in, you know. They're the expendable ones.
I think this
baboons are like their hookers.
There you go.
I think this has been a very productive conversation.
It's been truly productive.
Yeah. Can we get a repair?
Yes.
Thanks, bud. I was about to suggest we just walk back to the city. If anybody stops, if we walk up the highway. What's your favorite animal?
Killer whale.
I do fuck with monkeys. Hey, thanks for watching this week's podcast. If you like this episode, be sure to hit all those nasty buttons down below. Tell your mom and dad. If you see me on the street, give me a nice little kiss.
And just a reminder, if you would like to submit any topics for the podcast, have any question, comments, or concerns, you can hit us up at the JJL Podcast Dark Chat. JJL Podcast Dark Chat.
For any business inquiries, you can contact myself, Jacob Stone, at 763-6112, or Mike Jacobs at 512-9529.
We have ad space.
Get fucked and I love you.